Hey, how's it going, Kirk? It's Devin with Redux Digital Marketing, and in this quick video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can fix on your website today so you can start bringing in more customers right away. I know it's probably weird to you that I'm making a video like this, and I kind of explained a little earlier. The reason why I make these videos is I found out a while ago there's a lot of small business owners that are so busy running their business and taking care of their customers, they just don't have the time to learn how to make the internet bring them more customers. And the only thing really stopping them from hiring somebody to help them is they don't know who is an expert and who isn't. So what I started doing was giving away these free attack plans for free. And some people take this information and do it themselves, but some people go, you know what, Devin? I like you. This stuff makes sense to me. I just don't want to do it. Can you do it for me? Whatever route you want to go with is okay with me. I'm just here to educate you. And the 3 things I'm going to talk to you about today are content, backlinks, and citations. I did want to start off by saying, though, the way you design the site is really, really great. These images are really beautiful. I love having this parallax scrolling effect you have right here. And just having a picture of you and the missus right from the get-go is really good for building trust. So it's awesome. You did a great job from a design point of view. Now, unfortunately, Google can't rank a website based off of how good looking it is. They just don't have the time to go and search and look at pictures. So how they rank websites is simply based off of content, which is all this text you can read, all this stuff, that's all considered content. And what they do is they send these little robots through this content, and they're called crawlers. And the crawlers go through, they read the content, and they're looking for what's called keywords. A keyword is just a phrase somebody types into Google to find your business, such as like insurance agency Dallas TX. You can see the first person that shows up is Thumann Insurance Agency. I'm going to show you how to beat them. But this is a keyword, and this is what Google's looking for when those crawlers are looking for this keyword in there. So you want to make sure, I'm going to select all this. I'm going to copy it by pressing Control C. I'm going to press Control F to bring up this little search bar up here, and then I'm going to paste so we can search. And you can see that this phrase, insurance agency Dallas TX, shows up 0 times on your page. So you're never going to be able to rank for something like that if you don't have that on your page. So that's one of those tips, is I would make sure I fit that in there a couple times. A quick little tip that most people don't know, even a lot of search engine optimization experts don't know this, but your images actually count for content. So like this image here, if I click Save Image As, Google can read this file name, this C-265W. So if you name this Insurance Agency Dallas TX, Google will actually help rank for that too. So a quick little tip that'll help you beat a lot of your competitors. And you can do that with all of your images. Just save them various keywords. The last tip on that, though, and really the most important tip when it comes to content, content is king in this industry. And so the more content you have, the better. And Google's whole goal is to give their users the best experience. And so when somebody is typing in insurance agency Dallas TX, they want to make sure that whoever does show up first is going to be the person that answers all of their questions. And that's typically a person who has the most content. So the average website on the front page of Google has right around 1,500 words of content. And if I copy all of your content on your page, I go to a word counter, and I paste it all in there, you'll see that you have 363 words. While if I take all the content from Thumann Agency and I throw them in here, you can see they have 783. So this is one of the big reasons why they are ranked #1. But the good news is they're still not considered an authority because they're not at that 1,500 word mark. And you can easily blow them out of the water by getting yourself up to 1,500 to 2,000 words on this homepage. So that's my first tip for you, Kirk. My second tip is called backlinks. A backlink is when another website on the internet is linking to your website, which drives traffic to your website. And this is really important because Google's kind of like a popularity contest. They want to see a bunch of relevant websites linking to you, vouching for you. But keep in mind, I did say relevant, because not all links are created equal. Google's going to give you a lot more power if you have other insurance agencies or other insurance publications linking to your website versus if you had like Pizza Hut linking to your website, because Google knows you're not a pizza company. So the tool that I use to check out backlinks, it's called Ahrefs. It is a paid tool. You don't have to use it. There's plenty of free tools out there. Just type in backlink checker, keyword planner, and you can find all the stuff I'm showing you. But it says you currently have 24 websites linking to you. That's what referring domains means, websites linking to you. So you have 24 websites linking to you, while if we go to Thumann, these guys have 264 linking to them. So that's like 12 times the amount that you have. So again, it's another reason why they're outranking you. And this may seem like a big Goliath to go after, but it's actually really easy to beat them. Because if these links are good enough to rank them to #1, then they're obviously good enough to rank you to #1 too, right? So all you need to do is copy them. You just go to this website, you go to this list of all the referring domains they have, all the websites that are linking to them. You go to each one of these websites just like they did, and then you put a link on this website back to your website. A lot of times it's as easy as, like, for example, insurance agency link directory. All you probably have to do in here is create a profile and put a link in your profile, and that counts as a link. But some of them, like DallasCoverage.com, that sounds like a news site, you may have to email them and say, hey, can I get a link on there? And they may charge you $50, $100, $200, who knows what it is. But that whatever they had to do, you're going to have to do the exact same thing. Here's the kicker, though. Once you beat them with content and you beat them with backlinks, you take this spot. And now you're getting all the traffic they had. That's all going to you. And just to give you a little idea of where that traffic is, right now you're being read at 1 traffic per month. It's not exact, but it's just where you're being read at. Well, look where they're being read at. 1.1 thousand. 1,100 times the amount of traffic you have. So you can see getting to that spot can be very, very valuable for you. I'm going to give you one last tip. And a quick little bonus tip: if you want to show up number here in the ad, or number 1 in the ads, you just need to bid higher than your competitors. We already talked about this. It's not the most cost-effective way, but you can get this spot up here. But the last place you can show up, and really the best place to show up, is right here in the Google My Business section, or the local map pack rankings. Getting here just requires having more citations than your competitors. And a citation is anywhere where your name, your address, and your phone number is listed in different directories across the web. If you're wondering what a directory is, it's just a website that allows you to list your business's information, like Yelp and Yext and Yellow Pages and stuff like that. What I would do if I were in your shoes is I'd figure out what directories Bankhead was in. This is an ad, so this one doesn't count. But Bankhead Insurance Agency, I'd figure out what directories they were in. I'd list myself in those same ones, but then I'd add a bunch more on top. So if I found them in like 150 directories, I'd be putting myself in like 300. But that's all I've got for you, Kirk. I hope you found this informative and helpful. I tried to keep this short and to the point for you. As a super quick recap, you're going to want 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on this homepage, and put in some keywords like Insurance Agency Dallas TX. You're going to also want to copy all the websites that are linking to Thumann and get them linking back to you as well. And you're going to want to put your name, your address, and your phone number in more directories than Bankhead Insurance. And Kirk, by following these 3 tips I just laid out here, this is how you become number 1 across all of Google. So you got 2 options now. You can take this information, you can do this stuff yourself, and I have no problem with that whatsoever. My goal is to educate as many business owners as I possibly can. If you are like a lot of other business owners I speak to who they want this stuff done, but they don't have the time to, and you'd like someone to help you out with this, feel free to give me a call back. My personal cell phone is 805-618-6426. I'd love to dive into your goals and figure out what we can do to help you get to where you need to be. Thanks so much for watching, Kirk. Have a great day. Bye.